Welcome back to more Ignorance of Basketball. Now, what a game. Now, this game was a little ugly at the end, I'm not going to lie, but I'm very proud of this team right now. And again, I will continue to say it feels weird to say I'm proud of people that I've never met, but it's the emotion that I feel, and I feel like we have a bond, and I can be honest. You know what I mean? We can be honest with each other. Now, I will say that I've noticed that I do have 97 subscribers at the moment, and people are going to ask me, once I get to 100, am I going to change? Well, I think I made it big. Am I going to, be disrespectful to people? Absolutely. Anybody who disrespected me in high school will be getting a text that I have made it, and I will let them know of my success, and then I will block them because they're going to start asking me for money, obviously. And fuck those people. You know what I mean? Oh, I need your help. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. That's my attitude, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's wrong, but that's who I am. I'm petty. But let's get into this game because as usual, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But the Suns were beat up. No Chris Paul. No fucking Cameron Payne. I don't know when's the last time this man has played. Did he lose a leg? Goddamn. No Saric. No Nader. No Crowder. And that was all off the top of my head because I'm a passionate fan. But everybody showed up. Let me just get one thing out of the way. Sexton was fucking pissing me off. Goddamn. Especially to begin the game. I'm like, can you fucking miss a shot? Can you miss a shot? This guy was making fucking mid-range shots like he was a 2K player, and his fucking mid-range was at 99. I'm like, this is some damn bullshit. Miss a shot, all right? The mid-range shot is supposed to be the one shot every team gives up. I get it, because you don't want to give up layups, you don't want to give up threes, but this guy was making every fucking thing, and it was making me mad. I said, sit your ass down with your goddamn anime hairstyle. Now, I love anime, but I don't like you because you're on the other team. So sit the fuck down. Now, luckily, we'll talk about how the game ended later, but as you know, he didn't really come through. No disrespect. But let's talk about some things that I noticed. Again, we got another Frank the Tank start. How do you guys feel about it? I want to know. Do you guys like it? Do you think Cameron Payne should start? Do you think when Crowder gets healthy, he should start? Because, Cameron Johnson's been a bit of a slump, but we'll talk about that later. What else? Oh, Mikal started off the game looking like a goddamn MVP. Now, it seems as though he's really figured out his mid-range game, and that is a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, calling him a 3-and-D player is disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Okay, because not only is he a great defender, his cutting game, phenomenal. His shooting, a little streaky, but if he's hitting his shots, A1. And if they're running him off the three, he can fucking take 2 dribbles and pull up with his fucking go-go gadget arms. It's ridiculous. This man can't be stopped. Booker, excellent game. What do you have, 36 today? 36 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. MVP numbers if I've ever heard it. Now, I don't want Chris Paul to be out for long, but I'm just saying, people, this is the route I'm talking about. Like, let's just say, God forbid, let's just say Chris Paul misses like 15, 20 games, right? Oh, God, I didn't even like saying that. But let's just say that happens, and Booker continues to put up numbers. I'm not going to say he's going to average 36, but if he averages like 30s, 32, 33, and this team can get to like one of the top 2 or 3 seeds, I'm telling you guys, Booker for MVP is not the craziest thing in the world. Frank the Tank, 29 minutes, 9 points, 5 assists, 5 boards. Not bad. 5 assists for a fucking, I guess he's a small forward, is pretty damn good. Now let's talk about our boy Cameron Johnson, who missed his first 6 threes. Every time he took a 3, and it fucking bounced out, I was like, God damn, what is wrong with this man? His shot is so beautiful, and it looks the same every time, but this shit is just not going in. But he hit the 2 biggest threes of the game. When they needed him, he showed up. He's like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Or I guess actually Avatar was the opposite, but you guys get what I'm saying. What a great cartoon, by the way. I had a great childhood, at least when it came to cartoons. Ball movement was great. I will say one thing. I noticed when Chris Paul's out of the game, the ball movement, I think we can... Usually, it gets better. Because, you know, he's a ball-dominant guy. My favorite player, but he's quite ball-dominant. So when he's out of the game... I noticed that the ball moves a little bit side to side a little bit more. It seems like everybody touches the ball a little bit more. And, I mean, scoring was not the problem in this game. The Suns had 119 points, which is high for them. So, I mean, the execution on offense, especially for how fucking injured this team was, A1. But the defense could use some work. Now, I mean, they gave up a lot of mid-range shots, so I'm not really, like, too pissed about that. I mean, Sexton, like I said, was making everything. He was making my goddamn chest hurt. He was fucking pissing me off. And I'm like, can you please sit your ass down? You know, it's funny. I just clicked on Sexton's name because I wanted to see what he finished with. And then the first thing that's, like... for Google, if people ask, is Sexton good? Question mark. I just think that's funny. He finished with 10 for 15, which is still really fucking good. 23 points in 34 minutes. Yeah, he's gonna be really fucking good. He already is really good. But guess what? This video is not about the Cavaliers because we're not Cavalier fans over here. And if you're a Cavalier fan and you're still watching this, get the fuck out of here. Go watch some Cavalier shit. I don't even know what a Cavalier is. I know what a Sun is. I see that shit every day. Without the Suns, guess what we'd all be? Dead. So, for last time I checked, being Cavalier means you don't give a fuck about something. So, I don't know if the Cavaliers are just a bunch of people with their hands in their pockets who just don't give a fuck. I don't know. I also know I'm not interested. Because it's none of my business, because it's the other team. And this goes for Sexton and everybody else in the NBA that's not on the Suns. If you're not on my team, it's fuck you energy because you're in the way. The team I like has a goal, and you're in the way of that goal. That makes you the antagonist. And that's fuck you energy. So I'm just saying, don't get sensitive. But this team could have easily quit. I'm proud of them. And it still feels weird to say I'm proud of people I've never met. But it's how I genuinely feel. Like, everybody shot well from the field except for Cameron Johnson, who still hit the two biggest threes of the game. Devin Booker played his ass off, 14 for 27. And he was clutch, too. I mean, he kind of tapered off, like, at the end. But the other team wasn't scoring either. So, you know, it doesn't really matter that much. Do you guys remember when Devin Booker hit that fucking crazy three when he got double teamed in the corner when there was like 2 or 3 minutes left? Huge. That was a huge shot. I'm pretty sure they were losing at the time too. So he showed up. Ayton. I think this is like the not perfect game, but like this is a type of game I would prefer to see from Ayton. Like I don't like when they try to get him all involved in the beginning of the game and they just kept throwing it to him in the post and then somebody smacks it out of his hands and he turned the ball over 10 times in a quarter. Like, that shit does not work. Just pick your spots offensively, get a fuck ton of rebounds, play great defense. He had 3 blocks. Excellent. Excelente, some might say. Bridges played his fucking ass off. I'm telling you, this man, if he's cutting and he's hitting those mid-range shots, even if he's not shooting a bunch of threes, I mean, he only shot 2 threes today and he was 1 for 2, but he still had 22 points. He had a steal, 5 assists, 4 boards. Excellent. Like, this was a great game for him. Well-rounded game. Kaminsky, 9 points, 5 assists. Everybody had a fuck ton of assists. The ball movement was excellent, but I just want to say this team fought hard. They easily could have gave up. They didn't. They fought to the wire, and they came up with the win. Now, I know the Cavaliers aren't the fucking Lakers, but they've beaten a lot of good teams. They beat the Nets twice. They beat the Sixers. They've beat the Grizzlies. They've beaten other teams that I don't know. Because, like I said, I'm not a Cavs fan. I don't even know what a Cavalier is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I think that's it. I just want to thank you guys for the love on the last video. Once I hit triple digit subscribers, I will be... I may or may not have a list of everybody that's wronged me. That's all I'm saying. That list may or may not exist. And maybe some people are going to get some phone calls is all I'm saying. Maybe some people are going to get some handwritten letters. Maybe some people are going to get personally made videos. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know the future. You know what I mean? I'm not a psychic. I'm just a man with passion. And I don't know where I was going with that. But thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, you're a real one. And if you're a Cavs fan and you're still watching this, go watch some Cavs shit. I don't know why you're still watching this. This is not for you. This channel is a us against them mentality. Some people may say that's cultish. Am I a cult leader? I don't think so. Not yet anyway. Maybe I'm working on it. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the future holds. But I'm going to end the video here because at the end of every video, I don't know what I'm saying. I will see you guys after the Bucks victory. I'm speaking that into existence. And I'm going to end the video here. Peace.